In this video we have more updates on WWE 2K25, where following the new patch 1.11 update, more secret changes have been found, with these including new motions, new characters and Tron updates. We got more on the new island unlockables and a potential teaser for the upcoming WrestleMania DLC. Before we get into that, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's talk more of the changes in patch 1.11, as following the previous video where we went over changes in the patch notes and showed off some of the new entrance motions. More updates have since been found, one of which is an additional motion for the team of Fraxium, as alongside their tag team entrance, the patch also contained their victory scene, which wasn't listed in the patch notes.
Here are your winners, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Fraxium!
And these two really do make the perfect pair. Two men with one common goal can be a dangerous thing. They're putting the entire locker room on notice.
Similar to the entrance update, Fraxium's victory scene isn't assigned to them by default, therefore to use this, you will need to head into Create a Victory and then manually change their motion to Fraxium. Highlighting some of the smaller changes in the patch, the update also added some new entrance trons, as the patch included an update for the Chad Gable 16 character that can be unlocked through MyFaction, as 2K have patched in his American Alpha trons, which should come in really handy if you plan to create or download Jason Jordan, as once you've unlocked him, you'll be able to use the trons for their tag team. Also getting a Tron update was the Undertaker 03, as the patch has updated his Trons to use his Dead Man Walking Tron, which was previously used in 2K24. Up next, you may have noticed some new locked characters that were added to the selection screen, as the patch added quite a few new superstars that you'll be able to unlock in the near future, the first of which are the new DeMastered characters that were announced at the end of the DLC trailer. In total, the patch added 7 DeMastered characters, 3 of which returned from last year's game, as we're getting Asuka, Xavier Woods and Roman Reigns, while the 4 new characters include R-Truth and Kurt Angle, who were shown off in the trailer footage, and they'll be joined by pixelated versions of Charlotte Flair and AJ Styles. Currently, there's no word on when these characters will be made available, though given that they're all ready to go, chances are we could see them added to card packs later this week. Staying with new characters, the patch also added a new character slot for a new version of Alexa Bliss, with this one named Alexa Bliss 25, and while the character isn't shown on the selection screen, WWE Games modder WhatsTheStatus has showed off footage of the model, which confirms that we're getting a new version of Alexa based on her return at the Royal Rumble, with this version featuring new pigtails and new gear. In addition to the new version of Alexa, Status also revealed that there's plans to add a Firefly Funhouse version of the character, which he noted is set up as an alternate attire to the regular version of Alexa, and that this version appears to be unlocked through the island, which explains why the game randomly shows an island unlock message when using custom attires with Alexa, as there seems to be some sort of conflict between the custom attires and the island version. Speaking of the island, another new character that was added as an unlockable is the Prime Bottle Mascot, as if you're playing on next-gen consoles and you scroll through the selection list, then you'll find that the Prime Bottle Mascot has been added as a new character. Originally, it was thought that the blue Prime Bottle character may have been KSI or iShowSpeed, as when the game first released, the entrance templates included a listing for the blue Prime Bottle, which many speculated was a reference to KSI or iShowSpeed given the announcement of the Celebrity DLC, though it now appears that that listing was just for the Prime Bottle itself, as it now appears as its own character.
What is this? It's the Prime Bottle Mascot, Corey!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the internet, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Prime Bottle Mascot!
I gotta be honest, I have my doubts. Mascots don't tend to fare well in WWE.
I have a lot of faith in the Prime Bottle Mascot. It's been training in the Performance Center for hours at a time.
Except for hydration breaks, right?
Of course. The Prime Bottle Mascot is ready for a fight, but is anyone truly ready to compete against it?
It's a good point, Saxton. They didn't teach us about beverage mascot battles where I trained.
As for how to unlock the Prime Mascot, when playing through Chapter 2 of the Island story, you'll come up against the Prime Mascot in one of the storylines, and if you complete the story, that'll unlock the Prime Mascot as a new character. As well as unlocking the Prime Bottle character, completing the story will also unlock the Prime Bottle costume parts and create a superstar, which you can then use to put someone inside the costume.
Oh, the Texas Rattlesnake coming in hot from the Broken Skull Ranch.
WrestleMania 38 showed the Rattlesnake's fangs are still sharp.
And no matter how bad you may think you are, you should never mess with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Staying with creation parts, the island also offers up the ability to unlock the Devil Mask worn by Rhea Ripley at Survivor Series, as the first of the quests in Chapter 2 will reward you with male and female versions of the mask, which you can then use in Create a Superstar. While completing the quest unlocks the mask to use, currently it's not possible to use it with the current version of Rhea, as the mask causes a conflict with longer hairstyles, so hopefully that's something we see fixed in the next update. Switching over to weapons, a lot of people asked about the Triple H Sledgehammer that was added in the patch, and if this works different to the regular version. So to show this off, the Triple H Sledgehammer is a more powerful version of the weapon, which has some new animations and special effects, with this also unlocked as part of the Chapter 2 story on the island.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Come on, this has gotten way too far. Just stop this already.
Up next, looking ahead to future updates and the impending WrestleMania 41 DLC, which is set to add the new WrestleMania 41 arena, a new playable superstar, and 2 WrestleMania 41 attires. It appears that one of them may have been revealed, as in addition to adding Cody Rhodes' new entrance motion, the update also added a new superstar template titled Cody Rhodes 25. Usually, when we get a template added like this, it corresponds with the addition of a new character, such as the Prime Bottle Mascot for example, whereas if only an entrance motion's been added, this wouldn't usually lead to a new template. Based on this, and to be completely transparent, this is just speculation, this could be a hint that Cody Rhodes 25 will be one of the new WrestleMania 41 personas which are included in the WrestleMania 41 pack. If that is the case, it won't be too much of a surprise, as a press release for the game confirmed that the pack will include 2 WrestleMania main event attires, so we're guaranteed to get new versions of either Cody, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or CM Punk. So I'm going to pass this one over to you. Let me know what you make of the template name. Do you think this could be tied to a new version of Cody, potentially as one of the 2 new WrestleMania personas? So that's a roundup of some of the extra content that was found following the patch 1.11 update, along with some of the new content from the island. Let me know what you make of it in the comments, and if you missed the previous patch coverage, you can check that out here. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.